All right, good evening and happy Boxing Day, boxing fans. Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming, and we're going to do what I think I'm going to try and make a regular yearly tradition at this time. The inaugural Glory Days Boxing Team Legends Championship. So the way this is going to work is there will be 20 fighters, 10 fighters on each team, 10 rounds. And the split for the fighters will be the old-time rocking legends, and that would be fighters who fought the majority or all of their careers prior to 1960, and the modern-day warrior legends, and that will be fighters who fought the majority or all of their careers post-1960. So the way this will work, there will be a random draw for each round, 10-round fight. So each fighter will fight one round for their team. And then team points will be awarded based on the results of that round. And the scoring will go, you will get 1 point for each judge that scores the round for you. So it could be 3-0 or 2-1. Or if a judge scores around 10-10, each team will get a point. There will be a bonus point for every knockdown. And if a stoppage occurs during a round, that will be 5 points for that round to the fighters team who scores a stoppage. So it's be a little bit different concept. Hopefully it works and is fun. We'll see if it does. Like I said, this will be an annual thing. Hey, what's up, Matt? Welcome, buddy. So before we get started, that's the basic outline of the rules. Before we get started, let's introduce our teams. So for the old-time rocking legends, your team consists of Gentleman James Corbett, the Fighting Marine, Gene Tunney, the Black Panther, Harry Wills, Sam Langford, the Boston Terror, the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey, Brockton Blockbuster, Rocky Marciano, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, the Black Prince, Peter Jackson, the Boilermaker, James Jeffries, and finally the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. So that is your old-time rocking legends. On the modern-day Warriors legends team, we have Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. And this fighter just wanted to include, he never fought professionally, but he is probably the greatest amateur heavyweight of all time, Teófilo Stevenson of Cuba. The Bear, Sonny Liston. The Real Deal, Evander Holyfield. Iron Mike Tyson. Lennox Lion Lewis, Smoking Joe Frazier. The Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes, Big George Foreman, and of course, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. So those are your two teams, and we will just mix the fighters up here. Like I said, this will be a blind draw. This is the modern-day Warriors Legends team I am mixing up. So, the draw will be just like they do in soccer, basically, or in cup matches. Here are our old-time rocking legends. All right, we're ready to go. Round one. So your combatants representing the red corner, the old-time rocking legends. Your first fighter up is the Fighting Marine, Gene Tunney, in the leadoff spot. And for the modern-day Warrior team, Smoking Joe Frazier. So we're ready to go. Let's get this tournament or this Legends Team Championship underway, the inaugural Boxing Day Legends Team Championship. Here we go. So right out of the gate, Gene Tunney, it's going to be 2 stars from the inside and 2 stars from the outside, Joe Frazier. They're going to go toe-to-toe to start this off from the inside, and Tunney lets the hands go. Misses, though, as Frazier dips in under Tunney's jab, lets his hands go as well, and 80, that's going to be a double miss. So the fighter's coming out with some nervous energy, both whiffing on that opening toe-to-toe exchange. Tunney from the outside, 2 stars. Smoking Joe, 2 stars from the inside, toe-to-toe again from the outside this time. Tunney misses as he tries to gauge space. Frazier comes back, 94, and Frazier, that is going to be a clinch. So the crowd, nervous energy in the audience, anticipating some fireworks, and they have not materialized yet. Both fighters are a little nervous. From the outside and inside, 2 stars each fighter, another toe-to-toe, and Gene Tunney goes first, and instead he's going to fall into a clinch. So a full minute has gone by with basically no action. Deuces, and again, toe-to-toe from the inside. Tunney leads it off, and finally some punches land. Dances in and out, firing away. 4 big shots. The Fighting Marine, and he's going to have a possible cut on Frazier. Frazier fires back. He's going to miss, and let's check the cut on Frazier, and this is 5 or less, and Frazier is unscathed, but we have our first point scored. And again, every round is important in this team battle. So Tunney looking to get his team off to a lead. He's got 2 stars from the inside, toe-to-toe from the inside again. Every exchange so far, toe-to-toe. And Tunney again, 4 big shots, dancing in and out, firing away, lets the hands go. And looking to counter back is Frazier. And Frazier, if he connects, will have a possible knockdown. Smoking Joe, and Smoking Joe pummels the head and body. 5 big shots. Possible knockdown of Tunney, and that would be a bonus point if you can send him to the canvas. Tunney is hard to knock down, though. It takes a 2 to do so, and he stays on his feet, absorbs those shots, but Smoking Joe takes momentum now. And Frazier, 2 stars from the inside, but Tunney with 3 stars takes control from the outside again, using the footwork, in and out, firing away, pummeling Frazier's face, possible cut, and 20 and 11 is above Frazier's cut rating, so no cut. But Gene Tunney now has staked his team off to a nice lead in the first round here, and again, 3 stars, and he takes control. Good thing it would have been a possible knockdown for Frazier, but 91 from the outside, and that's going to be another clinch. So Tunney fighting smart, looking to get the points and get out of the round against a very dangerous opponent in Joe Frazier. Frazier now, though, works his way inside, takes control, 89 from the inside, and Frazier, instead of scoring, just grabs Tunney. Final 20 seconds of the round. Frazier looking to finish big here to get the make the scoring close, and I'm just using generic judges, no Adelaide Bird in this one. 1 star for Tunney from the outside, and 2 stars for Smoking Joe from the inside. But again, Smoking Joe misses, and Tunney trying to counter misses as well. That's the bell. So first round, it is 12-5 for the old school Rockin' Legends. So 7-punch differential, and that should be a good sign. I'm just going to give you the round scoring. So the judges actually were split on this. 1 gave it to Tunney, 1 gave it to Frazier, 1 scored it even. So both teams will get 2 points for round number 1. So we are off to a very close start. So we will see who's up next for both teams as these fighters make their way back to the locker room. And next up for the old school Rockin' Legends, we have the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson, against Lennox Lewis. So this will be an intriguing matchup. And actually, this is a matchup I have never fought in Glory Days Boxing. Hey, what's up, Philip? Welcome, buddy. All right, so our second set of fighters up for round number 2. It's Johnson and Lewis, and Jack Johnson comes out from the outside and immediately asserts himself, taking control. 13. And Johnson, withering blows in the pocket. 4 big punches land. Lewis takes all those. And the old school Rockin' Legends off to a quick start in round number 2 as Johnson from the outside again, 2 stars, maintaining control, boxing Lewis effectively. It's going to be a cross, a jab, and a hook connecting. And no defense or a possible cut. Nobody's been hurt yet. I mean, we're only in the second round, but Tunney was able to survive Joe Frazier's bombs in the first round of this. And Jack Johnson, again, up on his toes, boxing away. He's going to miss, though, and looking to counter. Lewis lets the hands go. 2 punches land on the counter, punctuated by a hook. Lewis takes momentum. Looking to get his range now on the elusive Johnson, and it's going to be 2 stars from the outside for Johnson, 2 for Lewis. Toe-to-toe. Lewis goes first. 69 is going to be a miss. Johnson just missed a possible knockdown chance, but he's going to get his shots from the outside as well, and he grabs instead. 1:40 to go in the second round. And again, our second set of fighters, if you're just joining us, 10 rounds and 20 legends. Each fighter fights 1 round for his team. It's going to be 2 stars from the inside, and Johnson, once again, manipulating Lewis, takes control. Would have been a possible knockdown, but instead that is a miss. 1:20 to go in the round. Johnson again working inside. It's going to be 2 stars, and that's going to be toe-to-toe. Johnson goes first and whiffs. Lewis Fires back and 40 from the inside. Lennox, that's going to be a brisk set of jabs, snapping Johnson's head back. A minute to go on the round. And fighters reset, and ones for each. Johnson, he's been effective from the outside, and once again, a crisp jab cross connects. 2 punches land, and defensively, Lewis takes both of those. Actually, I'm sorry, 5. He adds 1, so his defense let him down there. As his 3rd punch splits his guard. So very effective round for Jack Johnson. And again, 3 stars from the outside. Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant. More withering blows in the pocket. 4 punches land, and he is dominating Lewis in his round, which will assuredly go to the old-time Legends team. 4s for each fighter. It's going to be toe-to-toe to finish the round. Johnson goes first. Johnson misses. Lewis fires back, and Lewis closes out the round with a brisk jab of his own, snapping Johnson's head back twice, and that's the round. So 14-6, a decisive 8-punch difference for the Rockin' Legends team. But we still have to rely on the judges to do their job. All right, scoring is in there. All 3 judges give it to Jack Johnson. So 3-0 in that round, and that makes our total score now 5-2 after 2 rounds. The old school Legends in the lead. And these 2 fighters will retire to their respective locker rooms. Up next for the old school Legends in the red corner, we have the Boilermaker, James Jeffries. And in the blue corner, this should be a matchup of sluggers. Sonny Liston, the Bear. And we have not had any knockdowns yet. Of course, still early. This could be a fight that could produce 1 or 2. Here we go, round number 3. And it's going to be 1 star for Jeffries, and Liston takes control from the outside, 36, and that's going to be a 3-punch combination. And no defense. No knockdown opportunities. Liston now stalking Jeffries. Jeffries in his famous crouch, and it's going to be 2 stars from the outside for Jeff, 2 stars from the inside, toe-to-toe. And going first is Liston from the inside. He's going to grab, though, 2:20 to go in the round. Liston again continues to stalk Jeffries, and Jeffries tries to operate from the outside. He's got 2 stars there. He's going to take control, but he will miss, and Liston fires back with a counter, and that is a cross, snapping Jeffries' head back. 2 punches land for Liston. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. And still up on the card at some point will be Muhammad Ali for the modern-day Warriors and Jack Dempsey. Maybe they can match up. Here we go. 3 stars for Jeffries. He's going to take control from the inside, ducking in, and 90. That's going to be a clinch for Jeff. So Johnson, so far, of our Legends, has been the only fighter who seemed really loose as Jeffries looks to work inside, and it's going to be 2 stars for each fighter, toe-to-toe. Jeffries goes and misses. Would have been a possible knockdown. Liston will have a possible cut if he lands, and he misses as well. So the fireworks expected in this bout have not materialized. Jeffries hasn't even got his offense going at all at this point. 2 stars for Jeff from the inside. And he's going to take control, 48, and finally digs a hook to the body. 2 punches land there. And again, no knockdown, no defense. 1 minute to go in the round. Yeah, Johnson had a very good round against a not easy opponent either. 1 star for Jeffries, and he takes control from the inside again, and that's going to be a clinch, though. So Jeffries doesn't let the hands go. He had the opportunity. 40 seconds to go in this one, and the crowd not very happy with these 2 fighters. 2 stars from the inside, and Jeffries again in control. Jeffries again, 83. That's going to be another clinch. So Jeff, content to wrestle with the much bigger Liston, and perhaps been overly cautious. Jeffries again from the inside, and finally Jeffries jab, hook, and an uppercut. 3 big punches land as we come down to the bell. No knockdown chance, though, and that is the round, and it is a dead even round. 5 punches for each fighter. So on that, that could go either way, of course. It's 1-5 red, 6-10 blue. So that's going to be 2 points for each team as the judges are split. 1 gave it to Jeffries, 1 to Liston, and 1 scored it even. So through 3 rounds, our cumulative score is the old-time Rockin' Legends 7 and the modern-day Warrior Legends 4. Still anybody's match in this Glory Days Boxing Day Team Challenge. Up for round number 4 for the old-time Rockin' Legends. In the red corner, the Black Prince, Peter Jackson against Iron Mike Tyson. Another intriguing matchup. And here we go. I've got to think Tyson is slightly favored here, but Jackson, a very skillful boxer. Here we go. No stars for Jackson, and Tyson comes out smoking from the inside, lets the hands go, but misses as Jackson pushes him away, gets out of danger. Tyson in that bob and weave trying to get inside, and it's going to be from the outside. Jackson takes control, and he misses, but Tyson comes back in a big leaping hook, counters. 2 punches land for Iron Mike. Taking momentum. 2 minutes to go in the round, or 2:20 to go in the round, sorry. Iron Mike Tyson now. It's going to be 2 stars from the inside, 2 stars from the inside for Jackson. Toe-to-toe we go. Tyson misses. And Peter Jackson fires back. He does not. 34. It's going to be peppering Tyson. A couple of short jabs and a cross. Snaps Tyson's head back. Jackson now on the scoreboard. And it is going to be 2 stars for Jackson from the inside. He likes it there, lets the hands go. 19, and that's going to be a hard cross, capping a 4-punch sequence. And Tyson now grabs on as referee Mills Lane, who's doing all our fights tonight, moves in to separate them. 2 stars for Jackson from the inside, and Iron Mike 1 star. Jackson now having his way with Iron Mike, and 80 from the inside. He's going to miss. Tyson looks to counter, and that dice is caught. 1, and Tyson gets 2 punches home. Gets a friendly lean from the dice there. Tyson with momentum now as we come up on the last minute of the round. And it's going to be 1 star for Peter Jackson. 3 stars for Iron Mike. And Tyson would have been a possible knockdown, but 90 instead is going to be a clinch. 1 minute to go in the round. Iron Mike pushes Jackson away and tries to run him down, but Jackson, working from the outside, lets the hands go nicely and peppering Tyson again from distance. 3 punches land, and Iron Mike eats all those. 40 seconds to go in the round. So Peter Jackson looks like he's ready to steal this round and extend the lead of the old-time Rockin' Legends against the modern-day Warrior Legends. 3 stars from the outside. Jackson in control nicely and snaps a jab and a cross and a possible cut for Tyson, but that is above his cut rating. So no facial damage there and no bonus points for cuts for these teams anyway. Coming into the final 20 seconds of the round, 1 star from the inside. Iron Mike looking to close strong. 86 instead falls into a clinch, and that is the bell. So Iron Mike underperforms against Peter Jackson as Jackson boxed masterfully from the outside. And that is our biggest differential yet in a round. 8 punches there, actually ties for the most. So this should be a round that should go to the old-time Rockin' Legends and extend their lead, and it does indeed. All 3 judges give that round to Jackson. So through 4 rounds, our cumulative score, the old-time Rockin' Legends 10 and the modern-day Warrior Legends 4. As Jackson and Tyson shake hands, leave the ring, and for round number 5 in the red corner, for the old school Rockin' Legends, we have the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, against the greatest, Muhammad Ali. And Ali will look to give the modern-day Warriors their first round of the competition. And a classic matchup here. Here comes a bell, and Louis storms out from the outside, but Ali up on his toes, keeping Louis at bay from the outside, 68, and misses, though. Louis trying to cut the ring off, and Ali dancing. 3s for both fighters, and it's going to be at 2 stars. Ali from the outside takes control, 64, and misses again. And Louis looking to counter, gets home 2 punches there as Ali leaves himself open. Had that jab extended. Louis ducked under after Ali missed and caught him with a good hook. 4s for both fighters, and again, Muhammad Ali from the outside in control. 20 and possible knockdown, 28 from the outside. Ali. It's going to be a 3-punch combination, and Lewis's chin check 16. He takes those punches. Nobody has been hurt yet as we are in round number 5 of this team competition. 2 stars from the inside for Joe Louis, and Louis takes control from the inside. 46, snaps a jab, followed by a cross. 2 big punches land. Ali eats them both. Minute 40 to go in the round. And once again, the older legends showing well so far, and Ollie misses. Joe Louis misses on the counter. Accuracy has been a problem for the modern day team. As Lewis works from the inside, it's going to be 2 stars, and he takes control, dips in, lets the hands go, and Ali, 14, that is going to be a 4-punch salvo, and on the defensive check of 5, Ali is going to take away 2 of those, so 2 punches get through, and defense does matter. We'll see if it helps Ali here as we head into the final minute of the round, and that is going to be no stars from the outside, and Ali works inside, misses, and Lewis countering nicely. 2 more punches for the Brown Bomber. So Lewis is taking this round. All he needs to finish big in this final 40 seconds. Despite the fact that he has had control more often than not, it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange from the inside. And Lewis, he's right at home there. Combinations from angles. 4 big punches land. And if Ali can land, it will be a possible cut. 56 from the inside, and Muhammad Ali misses. Final 20 seconds of the round. So this looks like another round which will go the way of the old school legends. No stars for Lewis. Ali 2 stars from the outside, and 87 from the outside. He's going to miss. Lewis misses on the counter. That's the round. So a 9-punch differential. Joe Louis surprisingly effective against the greatest. And this round will assuredly go to the old school team and extend their lead. And indeed, all 3 judges give that round to Lewis. So it is now through 5 rounds, 13 for the old school legends and 4 for the modern day warrior legends. As we move past the halfway point of this team challenge, up next for the old school legends in the red corner, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano, and Big George Foreman for the modern day warriors. So another potential for a big fight. Here we go. Rocky Marciano storms from this corner, but tries to work from the outside. Not going to get it done there, but it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange. The Rock goes first from the outside. He misses. And that would have been a possible knockdown. And Foreman will have a possible knockdown if he can land. Can he? 27, and Foreman lets the hands go. Wicked 3-punch combination. And chin check for the Rock coming up. So we might finally get some fireworks. Rocky's hard to knock down, though. And 1! Rocky Marciano is down. Foreman has dropped Marciano. 1, and it is over. Back-to-back 1s. No, Marciano. He is up at a count of 2, a flash knockdown. But that is going to be a bonus point for the modern day warrior legends, and more important, an unopposed action for Big George Foreman here in our second segment. So right off the bat, fireworks, and it's going to be Big George from the outside. And Big George, heavy shots get home, 4 big punches land, and it's going to be another possible knockdown. Oh my God. So we'll resolve the knockdown first and then the chin check, and this will be a 3 to go down for Marciano. He's already been hurt. He's okay there. Now a will check, and 3 or less. This fight's going to be stopped. And nope, referee lets it go on. So Big George off to a very fast start, ambushing Rocky Marciano, just like he did Joe Frazier in their fight. And Rocky Marciano looks to rebound. 2 stars from the inside for the Rock. It's going to be from the outside, toe-to-toe. George Foreman goes first. He misses. Rocky Marciano from the outside, 51. He misses as well. 2 minutes to go in the round. Marciano seems to have his head cleared at this point. And Rocky Marciano taking control from the inside, 56, and just gets through with a couple of big punches there. And 6, possible knockdown, but George Foreman able to eat both of those big shots. And again, Foreman had Rocky Marciano down in the first segment of this round, couldn't finish him. 2 stars from the inside for the Rock, and 2 stars for Foreman. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Rocky Marciano goes first, 33, and a lead hook and a combination land. 3 big punches get through, and it's going to be a possible knockdown for the Rock. George Foreman fires back, 36, and he scores with a jab and across. 2 punches land. Chin check now for Foreman. So could we have double knockdowns here? And Foreman, he eats those shots no problem. This has been the most exciting fight of the Team Cup so far. So 4s for both fighters, and it's going to be George Foreman now looking to stay outside, out of harm's way. It's going to be a clinch for Big George. Both fighters resetting. Rocky Marciano snatches control with 3 stars on the inside and 93, and Rocky Marciano gets in there, but all he does is clinch. Minute to go in the round. And this is a round that this will go based on the knockdown to Big George. So this will get the Modern Day Warriors team right back in this team competition. It's going to be toe-to-toe again from the outside, and Big George goes first, 35 from the outside. Foreman, that's going to be 3 punches landed. And Rocky Marciano, no cuts or knockdowns will occur in this segment. Marciano tries to fire back, 92. And that's actually going to be a clinch, so we'll pull 2 punches back from Big George, 40 seconds to go in the round. Very impressive performance, and it's what the Modern Day Warrior team needed to get back in this challenge. 3 stars for Marciano from the inside. The Rock takes control. He's looking to finish with a bang. Jackhammer combinations land. 4 big punches, up to 9 for the round now as George takes all those. 20 seconds left in the round. Rocky Marciano, despite the knockdown, has climbed his way back in terms of punches landed. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the inside to finish it. Rocky Marciano goes first, and it's going to be a possible knockdown for The Rock as 20. It's going to be more jackhammer combinations. 4 big punches land. And George Foreman gets his toe-to-toe. Then we'll do the chin check, and 87. That's what George needed. He grabs Marciano in a clinch, and that is going to negate the knockdown opportunity, and that might have saved the round for the Modern Day Warriors team. So that'll be an automatic 10-8 round based on the knockdown, plus the bonus point for the knockdown. So that is 4 points in the 6th round for the Modern Day Warriors and no points for the Old School Legends. So through 6 rounds, your score now, the Old School Rockin' Legends 13, and the Modern Day Warrior Legends are 8, and Marciano and Foreman get a nice hand from the crowd as they make their way from the ring. Up next, round number 7 and 7th set of fighters up on this bout. The Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey for the Old School Rockin' Legends, and the Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes. So Larry Holmes, definitely the better boxer here, and Dempsey's going to have to try and work inside to negate Holmes' boxing skill. Here we go, round number 7 of this team challenge. And storming out, trying to get inside is Jack Dempsey, and it's going to be toe-to-toe from the inside. Dempsey goes first, 64. He's going to miss Holmes. He is not avoiding the challenge. He lets his hands go, but he misses as well. Both fighters reset. Dempsey with momentum. Bobbing and weaving, looking to get inside. 2 stars for Dempsey, 2 stars for Holmes. It's going to be another toe-to-toe from the inside, 97. And Dempsey's going to get credit for a punch and a possible foul. 14 is above his foul rating, so he's okay. Larry Holmes now looks to fire back, and Holmes will miss. So a single point there, and no warning for Mills Lane. Jack Dempsey now looks to fight from the outside, and that is Holmes' territory. Holmes instead, though, gets inside, takes momentum, and 94 from the inside. That's going to be a clinch for Big Larry. 2 minutes to go in the round, and both fighters. Dempsey pushing the action, but Holmes been cautioned. 1 star from the inside for Dempsey, and from the inside, Holmes, 2 stars. Holmes takes control, finally lets the hands go, dancing in and out, firing away. 4 big punches land, and Dempsey eats all those. He grabs Holmes. Mills Lane separates him, and Dempsey looks to reset. No stars for Dempsey from the outside. Do not know why he is fighting from the outside. Holmes likes it there, though, and a double jab and a blazing cross. 3 big punches get home for Holmes, and Dempsey eats all those. Minute 20 to go in the round. And again, only 1 knockdown so far in this, and that was in our last round. Big George Foreman put Marciano on the deck briefly. So it's going to be 2 stars from the inside for Dempsey, and from the outside, 2 stars. Holmes, toe-to-toe from the outside. Holmes goes first, and Holmes, looking to protect that lead, grabs Dempsey or Marciano in a Dempsey in a clinch. It's one disadvantage of having different fighters every round. 2 stars from the inside for Dempsey, and Holmes 2 stars from the inside, and it's going to be another toe-to-toe. Holmes goes first from the inside and misses. Dempsey, possible cut if he scores, and 97, and it's going to be a single punch and another foul. And we will We'll do a quick foul check for the Manasseh Mauler, and 8. That is above his rating. 40 seconds to go in the round. Dempsey looking to close the distance, and from the inside, he's got 2 stars, and Holmes from the outside, 2 stars. It's going to be another, actually this time, I'm sorry, toe-to-toe from the inside. Dempsey goes first, and 15 from the inside, and pressures with rights and lefts. 4 big punches land. 6 now in the round for the Manasseh Mauler. Just missed a possible knockdown there as Holmes looks to get some of his own in, and he misses as well. So 20 seconds to go in the round, and Dempsey now right back in this round. Only 1 punch behind Holmes for punches landed in the round, and 1 star from the inside, and no stars for Holmes. Dempsey gets a chance to close it. Would have been a possible knockdown, but he whiffs, and Holmes misses on the counter. That is the round. So 7 punches to 6 for that. That is another close round. So 1 punch differential, 1-11. This round will go to Holmes, and 17, that goes to Dempsey. That goes to Holmes. And 15 goes to Dempsey. So 2-1 for the old school Rockin' Legends there, as Dempsey's frenetic finish at the end swayed the judges. So through 7 rounds, your total team scoring, the old school Rockin' Legends 15 and the modern day Warrior Legends 9, as we get ready for round number 8. 3 rounds and 3 bouts left. So representing the old school Legends for round number 8 in the red corner is Gentleman James Corbett. And for the modern day Warriors, the real deal of Vander Holyfield. Here we go. And this is another matchup I have yet to fight in Glory Days Boxing. So we'll see how this comes out. And from the outside, 2 stars for Corbett. He takes control to start the fight, and 87. Corbett misses, and looking to counter is Holyfield, and 5 gets through with a cross, punctuating that 2-punch countering sequence. Holyfield takes momentum. And from the inside, Corbett, that's not where he wants to be. From the outside, Holyfield with momentum in control, and 51 just misses. Corbett looking to counter, can't do it. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the round. And I haven't mentioned traits, but we are using them. Corbett has, of course, the defensive whiz trait, so he gets a bonus block if he blocks any punches. 2 stars from the outside for Corbett. 1 star for Holyfield. It's going to be Corbett with control from the outside, and he misses. Looking to counter is Holyfield, and a big right hand whistles just past Corbett's ear, missing. 1 star from the inside for Gentleman Jim, but that's enough to take control, and we have a dice caught. 35 from the inside. That's going to be a short jab and a cross from the inside, and Corbett 2, possible knockdown, and 14. That is above Holyfield's chin rating, so he's okay there. Corbett, of course, not a big puncher. And Corbett, though, in control from the outside, and 43, a jab, hook, and a cross score. 3 big punches land, and Holyfield eats all those. So Corbett now jumps in front in terms of punches landed. Holyfield looking to get back. 1 star from the inside for Corbett. Holyfield dips inside, takes control, 49, and that's going to be a jab and a hook from the inside. And the real deal Holyfield, no cuts or knockdown chances, no blocks. 1 minute to go in the round. Holyfield with momentum. And no stars from the inside. Corbett now on the outside takes control, 45, and that's going to be brisk jab, snapping Holyfield's head back. No defensive adjustments. 40 seconds to go in the round, and Corbett inching ahead for the old school Legends team. From the outside, 2 stars, and from the inside for Holyfield, 2 stars. Toe-to-toe from the outside, Corbett goes first. He misses. Holyfield fires back from the outside, and he does not. Jab, hook, and an uppercut get through. 3 big punches land for real deal, and he takes momentum into the final 20 seconds, and this round is tied in terms of punches landed. This could decide the round. 2 stars for Corbett and 2 stars from the inside for Holyfield. Toe-to-toe we go, and Holyfield, 2 punches, jab, and a hook. Score from the inside. It's going to be a possible knockdown. We'll come back to that after Gentleman Jim goes, and 49. And 49, that is going to be a miss. So chin check now for Corbett, and this could definitely sway the round and pay big dividends for the modern-day Warriors in the fight. Corbett's chin is a 2 or less to go down, and 3, he's stunned, but the bell rings to save him. But using impact bias now, that's huge because that means the round is going to go automatically to Evander Holyfield. And of course, impact bias is an optional rule, meaning if a fighter is stunned and scores more punches, which Holyfield did, the judges will automatically give him the round. So that tightens things up quite a bit. We are through 8 rounds of this team tournament or team challenge, and it is now 15-12. The Old School Rockin' Legends with the lead. We have 2 rounds, 2 fights, 4 fighters left to go. Round number 9. This could come down to the wire. And hey, Kurt, welcome, buddy. I'm not coming to you from Tom Cruise's armpits, any underwater sea lab, or Ricardo Montalban's personal library. Just my office. If you haven't watched any of Kurt Berglund's videos, he does a great job with baseball games, getting a ton of different games. And of course, Pine Tar Baseball, his game. But check out his channel. He has the most entertaining introductions in the genre and does a great job with announcing. So round number 9. So up for the Old School Legends in this one is Sam Langford, the Boston Terror, and the Cuban Assassin, Teofilo Stevenson, who, of course, never got the chance to fight professionally, but in Glory Days Boxing, he does. So here we go. Round number 9, and we are down to our last 4 fighters. So Langford coming out of the red corner, and he's going to have 1 star from the outside. Stevenson, 2 stars from the inside, looking to make an impact. Teofilo, that's going to be heavy rights and lefts landing. 4 big punches land, and Langford eats all of them. 2:40 to go in the round as Sam Langford looks to reset from the outside, but no stars for Sam, and Teofilo Stevenson now bouncing around on the outside, and we have our first 99 of the competition. So we're going to go to the event chart, and I'm going to grab another one. Because that one is covered up and I don't want to disrupt my setup. All right, here we go to the event chart. And again, the first time this has come up, 48, and it's going to be an all-out war. Both fighters, 7 punches land in an electrifying exchange, and that brings the crowd to their feet. So 7 now in the red corner for Langford, and Stevenson up to 11. Great exchange there, and we have an action-packed round underway. Here we go. It's going to be 1 star from the outside for Langford, and Stevenson, no stars. Langford takes control back, and the Boston Terror, withering blows in the pocket. 4 big punches land, and going to be a possible cut. 15 is above Stevenson cut rating, so he is fine. But this has been the most action-packed round of our team challenge so far, thanks to that electrifying 7-punch each exchange. And Langford, no stars from the outside. Stevenson works inside. 1 star, misses, and Langford looking to counter. Can't do it. Minute 40 to go in the round. Langford now circling around the ring. Stevenson stalks him down. Stevenson, the bigger man, he's got the headhunter trait. Outside punches cannot be blocked. And Langford has the body snatcher trait. Inside punches can't be blocked. And it's 2 stars for Langford from the inside. It's going to be toe-to-toe from the inside, and nobody's blocking punches here. Langford misses, however. And Teofilo Stevenson fires back, and all he can do is grab. Minute 20 to go in the round. So this team challenge could come down to this final round coming up next, and it's going to be 2 stars from the inside, toe-to-toe again from the outside, and going first is... from the inside going first is Langford, and Langford withering blows in the pocket. 4 big punches land. Gets him up to 15 now for the round. Stevenson looks to fire back and keep pace, and he misses. So minute to go in the round. Langford has clawed ahead in this round. And the modern-day Warriors need Stevenson to pull this out. It's going to be 2 stars from the inside for Langford, and from the outside, 2 stars for Stevenson. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Langford goes first, bores in behind a short cross. 2 punches get through. Stevenson now has to answer back. 85, and he's got a clinch, so that's going to take one of those punches away. 40 seconds to go in the round. Stevenson needs to get going. 2 stars from the inside for Langford. 2 stars from the inside for Stevenson. Toe-to-toe. Langford goes first. He misses. Stevenson's got a score. 50 from the inside. Toe-to-toe. He just misses as well. 20 seconds left in the round. This could place one team. This could draw the fight or the tournament even, or place one team at a big disadvantage. 1 star from the outside. Stevenson takes control with 2 and 47. Rapid fire jabs connect. 2 punches land. Do we have a knockdown or cut? We do not, and that is a round. So a very high action, high volume round. 3 punch differential, 16-13 Langford, which puts him at an advantage. As we go to the judges' card, 1-11, it's going to go to Langford. And that was huge. Langford sweeps it on the judges' card 3-0. So that's going to be 3 more points for the old school boxing legends. And heading into our final round, your score, the old school Rockin' Legends 18 and the modern day Warrior Legends 12. So there is still a route here for the modern day Warrior Legends. Of course, with the scoring, and our last 2 fighters are Harry Wills and Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. And Riddick Bowe has a slacker trait. So we have to roll a 1d20, and he won't land counters if I land 7 or less, and that will not come into play. Lucky for him. So here's how the modern day Warrior team can pull this out. If Riddick Bowe can drop Wills and stop him, that would be 6 points, and that would tie things up. If he drops him twice and stops him, that would give the modern day Warriors the win. So they literally need a knockout here to either tie or take this. Our inaugural Glory Days Boxing Legends Team Challenge here on Boxing Day. Here we go. Final round of this. And it's going to be a 6 for Harry Wills. He's going to start out from the inside with 2 stars. Bowe meets him. And it's going to be a clinch to start this. And I think Wills has been schooled by his teammates. All you need to do is finish the fight on your feet. And we have this. No stars for Wills from the inside. And Riddick Bowe, 1 star, but that'll be enough to take control. 96 from the inside. And it's going to be a single punch landed and a possible foul. That is above Bowe's foul rating. So Mills Lane lets him get away with shenanigans there. Lane, a very strict judge normally. He's let a couple of shady tactics go in this challenge. Wants to let him fight. 2 stars from the outside for the Black Panther, Harry Wills. Riddick Bowe from the inside. It's going to be toe-to-toe. Bowe goes first. 34, and Bowe knows a jab, hook, and a cross. 3 punches land. Harry Wills sets his feet, and Bowe just missed a possible knockdown as well with a 6. Both fighters with 6 there, and 79. Wills misses. So Bowe off to a lead in our final round of this inaugural team challenge, but he needs to put Wills on the canvas. 2 stars for Wills, and no stars for Bowe, or 1 star for Bowe from the inside. Wills goes first, and Wills from the inside misses. Bowe looking to counter, can't do it. Minute 40 to go in our fight. Resetting now, Harry Wills from the outside. He's got 2 stars, as does Bowe. They go toe-to-toe. And Wills is going to go first. He misses, and Bowe looks to counter. He clinches. 120 to go. Wills just needs to keep on his feet, and it's going to be another toe-to-toe from the outside this time. And Bowe should have still maintained momentum. Screwed up there, but we fixed that. So a hard cross as 4 big punches get through for Big Daddy. And it'll be Wills with a possible knockdown here if he scores. And Wills cannot do it. 75, he misses. He is playing cautious for sure. Could have waded in and put Bowe down. It's going to be 2 stars from the outside for Harry Wills, 2 stars for Bowe from the inside. Toe-to-toe they go again. And Riddick Bowe misses from the inside. Wills, 87. That's going to be a clinch. Definitely playing it safe, looking to get through the final 40 seconds of the fight, which will give his team the win and the inaugural Glory Days Team Challenge trophy. 2 stars from the inside for Harry Wills, and he takes control. So now looking to finish strong. 48, bores in behind a short cross. 2 punches land for Wills, and 5 will be a possible knockdown. 7, and Bowe eats those punches, no problem. So Wills lands the first big shot of this round, and Bowe needs to finish him here. He needs a miracle. It's going to be 1 star from the outside for Harry Wills, 2 from the inside for Bowe. 55, and Bowe misses. And missing on the counter, that would have been a possible knockdown chance too, but Bowe could not connect, and that is the fight. The round and the fight. All right, so we will do the formality of the scoring here for the final round. 8-punch differential. It should go to Bowe if the judges were paying attention, but sometimes they don't. All right, it does indeed go to Bo, but that is not going to be enough to do it. So your final scoring in the inaugural Glory Days Boxing Legends Team Challenge, the old school Rockin' Legends 18 and the modern day Warrior Legends 15. And we will bring out our old school Rockin' Legends for a final doff of the cap to our audience here. So here are your winners. For the old school Rockin' Legends, representing them in round one was Gene Tunney, then Jack Johnson, James Jeffries, Peter Jackson, Joe Lewis, Rocky Marciano, Jack Dempsey, James Corbett, Sam Langford, and of course, Harry Wills. So there you have it. And yeah, I thought this would be fun to do, Matt. I toyed around. I was going to have a lineal championship fight today, but thought I would do this instead. It's kind of fun. So I think we'll make this a yearly tradition. So, hey, thanks to everyone for stopping by. Philip Reynolds, check out his channel, and Matt Steeler fan with the Glory Days Boxing Dynasty going on Operation Sports. And, of course, Mr. Baseball Extraordinaire, Kurt Berglund. And thank you for everyone else that stopped in. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you all have a great night. Happy Boxing Day once again. Until next time, Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming. Keep rolling for that knockout, and have a great night, all.